My name is Ben Reichel. I'm here to introduce proper weightlifting techniques specifically for the sport of wrestling. We're going to show several different techniques. Really going to focus mostly on Olympic-style weightlifting, though. I feel this type of lifting is imperative to simulate wrestling, the explosion, the strength. In all the years I've been involved with the sport, for 42 years now, I have yet to meet anybody that's too strong to wrestle. I think weightlifting is extraordinarily important to succeed in the sport of wrestling. The one thing I really would like to emphasize is proper safety techniques. Some of the lifts we're going to be showing probably shouldn't be done unsupervised until somebody's junior, senior in high school, maybe even college level. But these techniques we're going to show can be used for anybody from 13 years of age all the way through Olympians. Of course, using the proper amount of weight is very important as well. We'll talk about that through the entire video. To assist us today, we have three different people. We have Blake Reichel, 13 years old, on station 1. Then we have on station number 2, Trent Camo, 14 years old. Then on station 3, we have Gerardo Velasquez, 17 years old. On the hang clean, it's extraordinarily important to use proper technique for two reasons. First of all, for safety concerns. Secondly, to maximize the amount of weight that we can lift. I have to approach the bar the same every single time. Feet are going to be shoulder width apart. Most of your Olympic style bars have a groove right here. My thumb goes right where the groove goes from soft to rough. I then let the thumbs go, wrap the bar. Now my arm should be just outside of my legs. Very important from here we don't try to lift. You can really hurt your back. I've got to drop my butt, straighten my back, and look forward. This is the position we always start from every single time. And when we finish the exercise, we'll wind up in exactly the same position. When we first learn a hang clean, it's important for at least 2, 3, depending on the lifter, maybe even 5 or 6 times before you ever attempt a hang clean to do what we call a shrug. Now I've heard this called a lot of different things, there's 100 different names for different exercise, but let me show you my definition of a shrug. We're going to approach the bar properly, wrap our hands. Now I'm just going to do the beginning phase of the power clean. I'm going to shrug my shoulders as high as I can. I'm going to come off of my heels. So this is the motion we're after. As high as I can. A couple common mistakes beginning weightlifters will make on the hang clean. And first of all, the difference between a power clean and a hang clean is real simple. Power clean, you set the weight down between reps. Hang clean, you keep it in the air. Hang cleans for wrestling, obviously better because you're getting your forearms, your grip. But a couple common mistakes that beginning lifters will make, they'll get that bar away from their body. When you're bringing the bar up, keep it close to your body. It's really scraping the side of your body. I can really do a lot more weight keeping that thing close to my body. Now, the most important thing to prevent from hurting yourself is how you put the weight down. People that get hurt on this exercise because when they put the weight down, they get their back out like this and set the bar down like this. Remember, when we bring it down, it's here, then set it to here. All the way down when you're finished with your rep. Never bend your back over. That's how you get hurt. All that weight going on your back like that. Keep it close to your body, always looking straight forward. Always looking straight forward. Another common mistake on the hang clean, they'll come to here, they'll keep their knees bent, bring it back down. No, that's not a rep. A rep is once we straighten our knees, now the weight comes down. Finish. Finish the exercise. You got to finish the double leg to score, finish the power clean or hang clean. Up, now straighten your knees. That's one rep. Now down, all the way down, back is straight, release, step away from the bar. trying to really throw this through the ceiling. Boom, foot comes back, knees bend, he catches. Explode up, foot goes out, foot back, and always bend your knees when you bring it down. Absorb that blow. Foot goes back. It's really going to get your back really well. It gives you that V on your back. Very good exercise. Explode through the ceiling, foot comes back, bend the knees and catch. Explode through the ceiling, foot comes back, bend the knees and catch. Good. Common mistakes on the push press. He doesn't move his feet, tries to push it up. No, that's a military press. That is not a push press. Again, no, that's not what we're doing. You've got to leave your feet explode and the feet go out. Another common mistake, when you bring it down, you don't bend your knees. That's how you hurt your back. He has it up. He brings it down without absorbing that blow. All that weight's going right into his lower back. That's an absolute no-no. Another excellent exercise for wrestling is the front squat. Front squat really gets your quads, your front, your butt. Back squat's more for football and sprints. Notice on the front squat, he's got the bar way up here. His elbows are high. His heels are flat. Down slow, explode up. Down slow. You really want your hamstrings to wind up parallel with the ground and then explode up. Knees go out, butt goes down, back up, explode up. The front squat. Butt down, hamstrings parallel with the ground, explode up. Okay, what not to do on the front squat. Notice his heels are not on the ground when he goes down. No, you're not getting the full range of motion there. You're not getting the explosion. Heels have to be flat, right? Heels are flat, he's down. Another thing, people try to use too much weight, they don't go all the way down. Right there, that's not a front squat. I don't know what that is. That might be a burpee. That's not a front squat. You need to go all the way down. The hamstrings want to parallel with the ground, butts down, explode up. There's two different ways to grab the bar on the front squat. Some people prefer this grip, where your elbows are up, fingers are kind of rolled under. He keeps it up just below his chin on top of his shoulders. Okay. Another grip that some people prefer is the cross arms. Again, important, either grip, the elbows are very high. Elbows are up, and he's got the hands crossed over the top. Either grip is acceptable, whatever you're comfortable with. Next, we have the ultimate exercise. If any of you watching want to become a man, this is the quickest way to become a man. Call this a combo. We're going to do all three exercises, put it together in one exercise called a combo. He's going to do a hang clean directly into a front squat, then push press. Come down, that's one. Okay? Here's the combo. Hang clean, right to the front squat, push press, back, that's one. Hang clean, right to the front squat, into the push press, back down, it's one. Very important to keep breathing while you're doing this. Right to the front squat, push press, bring it back down, that's one. He's coordinated all muscle groups together. He's basically exercising every muscle in his body. He's also strengthening the ligaments and tendons along with the major muscle groups. That way you get good symmetry with your body. Really great exercise for wrestling. Next, we have a front lunge. Very important, you need to put one foot in front of the other foot. The knee almost touches the ground, not quite. Really get it when you push back. Step forward, heel toe, push back. Step forward, heel toe, knee almost hits, push back. He has the same grip, notice, as a front squat. Now, you want to do all one leg first, whatever reps you're doing, 8 reps, 6 reps. Get all one leg first, and then start back with the other leg. Okay, so 8 reps of one leg, then you do the other leg. Really great exercise, increasing the speed of your shot. Getting your hips under the guy. Really get it when you push back. You push back. Next, we have an exercise most people enjoy doing. It's good, obviously, for wrestling, for your upper body, but for the beach as well. We have a standard curl bar. Again, look where he has his hands. He's on the outside right now. He's on the outside. On the grip, and he's going to keep his feet flat, his back straight. He's going to curl straight up, all the way up, almost touches his chest, upper chest, all the way down. Elbows are locked when he comes down. Back is straight, he's up, all the way up till you hit yourself, all the way back down to the elbows are straight. Go ahead and do about 3 or 4 more. All the way up, all the way down. Again, your breathing important. In when you go up, breathe out when you go down. Breathe in when you go up, out when you go down. Those are outside curls. Next, we have the same bar, same type of exercise, same range of motion, but notice he's grabbing on the inside. It's a totally different part of your bicep. Very important to make sure to do both. Again, straight up, hit yourself with the bar, all the way down so the elbows are locked. All the way up, and again, you're breathing in when you go up, out when you go down. Feet are flat. He's not moving all over the place. If you're moving all over the place, your feet are coming up, you've got too much weight. That's an inside curl. Next exercise, we have a very underutilized exercise for the sport of wrestling called an upright row. This is really going to get our back and get the middle part of your chest here. Now, I really emphasize on this to use a curl bar because it helps your grip tremendously in the sport of wrestling. It's bent right here at the top of the bar. It's really going to help your grip. Your hands do not separate when you do the exercise. If they start separating, again, we have too much weight. Feet are flat, back is straight, hands together. He's going to bring it right up and hit himself in the top of the nose, or the bottom of the nose, bottom of the chin, straight down, elbows lock, all the way up till you can't go any further, all the way down. This is an upright row, really good for your back and for your upper body in the middle of your chest. Again, your breathing important. In when you go up, breathe out when you go down. And that's an upright row. Okay, next we have push-ups. I'm not a bench press guy. Bench press is for bouncers. Why would I do an exercise laying on my back? I'm a wrestler. So we're going to do push-ups. 3 different ways of push-ups. We're going to put our feet up. We're going to have standard push-up position. Trent's going to go all the way down, touch his nose, all the way up. That's a push-up. All the way down, touch his nose, all the way up. All the way down, touch his nose, all the way up. You want to get to the point where you're doing at least 50. At least 50. All the way down, all the way up. Probably 2 sets, preferably 3. Again, for your chest, we're going to do push-ups the second way. We're going to have our fingers pointing out. Fingers pointing out. This gets the wide part of your chest. He's going to go all the way down, touch his nose, all the way up. You're still breathing when you're doing push-ups. All the way down, all the way up. Breathe in. When you go down, breathe out when you go up. That's a wide grip push-up. Next, we have a monster push-up. This is called a diamond. He makes a diamond with his fingers. He's got a diamond right with his fingers. That diamond in the middle of his chest is going to touch that diamond when he goes down, all the way up. These are tough. All the way down, touch that diamond, all the way up. When you first start, you're not going to get more than 2 or 3. You want to get up where you can knock out about 30 of those. Another fantastic exercise for the sport of wrestling is pull-ups and chin-ups. Yes, there's a difference between pull-ups and chin-ups. Chin-ups were underhand, getting our front side, really good for your abs. Pull-ups were overhand, that's really for our back. So there's a difference, we do both. First we'll do the chin-up. I've got my hands facing myself. I'm going to get my feet off the ground. I'm going to go above the bar, all the way up, chin above the bar, all the way down, lock my elbows. All the way up, chin above the bar, all the way down. I'd recommend 4 sets of 10 or so. All the way up, all the way down. Next we have the pull-ups. Again, this is going to be our back. Hands about the same as a chin-up, about shoulder width apart. I'm looking at my knuckles, all the way down, chin above the bar, all the way down, lock the elbows. All the way up, chin above the bar, all the way down. All the way up, all the way down. Next we have standard dips, very good for our chest. It's a dip bar. He's going to go all the way down, all the way up. All the way down. His elbows just above the back before he goes up. All the way down. He's always breathing in when he goes down, out when he goes up. Now one more, all the way down, all the way up. Really good for our chest. That's a standard dip. Next, another excellent exercise for 2 reasons. First of all, for the strength of our core. Secondly, for the beach. I'm doing my favorite exercise called crunches. There's 3 different ways I'm going to do it. First, palms face the floor. I go almost all the way down, not quite. Now I pull myself up. I turn my palms up, pulling forward. All the way down, all the way up. Down, up. I'm not going quite all the way up or quite all the way down. Now after I do about 20 of those, I'm going to switch. I'm going to put my hands here. I'm going to visualize I have a rope in both arms. I'm going to pull that rope tight, make an X across my abs right here. Elbows go way back. Up, down, down. Really exaggerate throwing those elbows. Exaggerate the elbows. Knock about 20 of those out. They'll go straight into this. Hands behind the head, chin forward, all the way down to here. Up, chin goes forward, down. Up, chin forward, down. Chin forward, down. 20 of those will knock out. Then I'll do a twist to get my sides right here. Get those love handles. I'm going to go 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. About 20 of those. And we'll go down a little bit further down. Put my hands away behind my back. If I can cross here, I'm going to look over my shoulder and twist. Over, twist, over, twist. Chin over the shoulder, over the shoulder. Really throw that elbow behind your back. Get about 50 of those. 2 sets of all that. Really about 1 set of the last one. You do about 180 in a row, and you get good on your abs 6 days a week at least. When it comes to wrestling, I'm a firm believer of moving our feet. Move your feet, especially when you get tired. One drawback about all these weightlifting techniques, especially the Olympic lifts, you tend to get heavy feet. You're getting tired and you don't want to move the feet. That's when you get taken down. So it's huge. Every single time you lift weights, you finish with jump ropes. Very important. At least 200 in a row. All right, go ahead, guys. At least 200 in a row. And I like sometimes to alternate your feet, standard jump rope. Sometimes you're jogging in place, alternating your feet. At least 200 in a row. Every single time you lift weights. Very important. Or always finish with it. Don't do this in the middle. Don't do it at the beginning. You always finish with jumping rope.